What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of An Entrepreneur's Journey. I want to talk about how to get to page 1 rankings for Google. So this is something I've done. If you type in Connecticut Business Plan Writer, you'll see nicholascoriano.com. If you type in New York City Business Plan Writer, you should find me on page 1 as well, nicholascoriano.com. And I've done this for some of my other websites like Microcap Investor Relations, my Servitude website, and a couple others. So I'm going to tell you guys how I did it. So basically, it's all about keywords. So nicholascoriano.com, and the best way is to show you guys. So after this video, I'm going to show you guys in my next few videos exactly how I've done it. So for example, if you want to show up number 1 for Business Plan Writer in Connecticut, your website should reference the words Business Plan Writer in Connecticut more often than not. I shouldn't say more often than not, but they should reference them a lot. Okay, that's step 1. So step 1 is create a website that has your keywords in it. Now, everything is content in your website. That means how you title your post or your web pages matters, right? If I'm titling them Business Plan Writers, plural, as opposed to Business Plan Writer, singular, that matters for Google. So 1 is how you title the pages. 2 is what do the URLs look like? So www.nicholascoriano.com/businessplanwriter.html. That matters, right? What you need to know about search engine rankings and search engine optimization is that everything is content. So your title, your URL, the words in your page, the picture in your page is content. So for example, if you upload a picture in a page that is titled Business Plan Writer, it would probably do you benefit to title that picture or save that picture as businessplanwriter.jpg before you upload it. Okay? So, and the same thing with any movies or videos that you put up. So everything is content. The title, the words in the page, the pictures in the page, everything should be titled based off of your keywords. Now, after you're done setting up your web page, now the more pages the better, right? So if you guys have 100 pages that are referencing Business Plan Writer, as long as it's organic, so you can't spam Google. You can't just put up 100 pages, say Business Plan Writer as a title, and then put Business Plan Writer, Business Plan Writer, Business Plan Writer 100 times on the page without putting anything else. It has to be organic. So if you check out some of my websites, you'll see it says why it's a good idea to hire a business plan writer, or the pros and cons of hiring a business plan writer, or business plan writer prices, right? And each one I wrote an original article. So one of the major things to remember also about business plan writing, about search engine optimization and page rankings is that you want original content. If you go to somebody else's website, I'm sorry, there's a glare here. Let me get this out of the way for you guys. If you go to somebody else's website and you rip their, you copy and paste their content onto your website, Google's gonna mark that off as trash. They're gonna mark that off as spam. So you wanna write original content. Now, after your website is set up and you have all your keywords and you did all the little tricks I just taught you guys, the next step is called off-site SEO. So what I just explained was called on-site SEO, basically meaning on your website, what did you do? All right, you titled it the right way. You make sure all your URLs are titled the right way. You make sure your pictures are saved under the keywords. You make sure your videos are saved under the keyword. You make sure it's original content. After that, you want to do off-page SEO, which means a lot of sharing. The more sites that link to your website, the higher Google is going to rank you. So for example, now this is not the case in mine, but it worked without it. But for example, if someone wrote an article on entrepreneur.com and the title of the article was the best business plan writer in the world, notice that the keywords are in that title. And within that article, they say, there's a lot of business plan writers, blah, 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 blah. And then in the middle of the article, it says, Nicholas Coriano, the business plan writer, is located in Connecticut, right? And they highlight that section that says business plan writer, Nicholas Coriano, business plan writer, and they hyperlink it to my site. So when you click on it, it goes directly to my website. That helps page rankings. So it tells Google, whoa, there's other websites out here that think that this site is important as a business plan writer. So having other sites hyperlink your stuff. Now, how do you do this? When I first started, obviously no one was writing articles about me. Now I'm on podcasts and I'm on different interviews, and I've been in interviews from other blogs. But when I first started, what I would do is I would send out press releases with hyperlinks. You can go on Fiverr and do this. So it would say new business plan writer services in Connecticut. And then within the press release, it would have a hyperlink. And then in addition to that, I would set up other blogs, and I would literally create whole new blogs just to eventually put my link in those blogs and backlink it to Nicholas Coriano. Backlink means when there's a hyperlink on another website that links back to your website. So all those things combined in quantity and quality will get you a page 1 ranking. It's really that simple, guys. So if you're looking for a page 1 ranking, focus on certain keywords. I like to do keyword phrases. So it's gonna be really hard to come up, number 1, for business, because you have guys or websites out there like entrepreneur.com or fortunemagazine.com that have a group of writers, and they're constantly writing articles. So it's gonna be hard to catch up. So what I like to do is keyword phrases. So for example, instead of business plan, right? Business plan writer, 3-word keyword phrases, or business plan writing consultant, even the 4-word phrases. What you want to do is reverse engineer what Google is looking for, or what Google is suggesting to people. So for example, if I type in business plan writing service on Google, at the very bottom of my search, it's going to show me 20 other things I can search, like business plan writing cost or business plan writing prices. And I take those keywords and then I reverse engineer them to how I'm going to write my blogs. So that's really how you come up on page 1. The more you put into your blog, the more time you put into your website. I use blog and website synonymously, even though they're not. But any more content you put onto your website that references those keywords, the higher you're gonna rank up. So give it a try. Let me know what you guys think. It definitely worked for me. I hope this was useful, and I hope you guys rank page 1. 90% of search starts on the search engine. So being on other websites is great, being on service websites is great, but there's nothing better than them typing in your product on Google or Yahoo and you showing up. So hope this was helpful. Subscribe to the page, comment, follow me on Twitter @Nicholas Coriano, and we will talk again soon, guys.